promise. Don't I say that every time that I forget to vlog or vlog for a couple of days? Then I'm coming in with like really lame excuses as to why I didn't do it. Also, it's very hard to drink out of my big ass mug with this hat on. But I just have to finish my cappuccino. I also wanted to tell you guys, some of you were asking about hair stuff, and I have to tell you about this stuff. It's, I'm not getting paid to say this, I have no relationship with Bumble and Bumble, but they have the best stuff. The only thing that's a problem about Bumble and Bumble stuff is it's not easily found. Like, I have to order all my stuff. I just look it up online. Like, I think a lot more salons like out in LA or West Coast have it. Out here, hardly any salons. They all have Redken and whatever, which is fine. But anyway, it's called hair powder, and I used to always read about it in magazines where they would say, you know, this is what either models use or whatever, because we all know it's not a good idea to wash your hair every day, right? Men that are watching this right now are probably like, sorry, pulse check in a second. Anyway, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day, right? But sometimes if you don't wash your hair the next day, you know, sometimes like I have very straight hair, obviously, and it can just feel like dead. You put hair powder in, and it's colored to match your hair, but essentially it's like dry shampoo. This is what they did back in the ages of like Marie Antoinette when they'd make their hair like really high. They'd use hair powder. So they'd put hair powder in, which dries out the hair, essentially, so it's not going to be oily and disgusting, and then you can go another day without washing your hair. It is actually better. Do the research. It's freaky. It's actually better if you can go like every third day and wash your hair. No idea why, but it is. But anyway, this hair powder stuff from Bumble and Bumble is awesome. Obviously I use brown because that's my color. They have blonde, they have red, and you spray it in your hair and it takes out, you know, that oiliness, and then it actually makes it a lot more easy to style, like to put it up, if you need to tease it, whatever. This is not a good way for me to show you anything about hair because it's clearly workout time. As you can see, do I match? Nope, I don't. I thought maybe I had my nice pink bra on to match, but apparently no. So anyway, I'm sorry I missed you guys. Yesterday was just a fluke. I warned you. I was out and about in Chicago all over the place on Wednesday. Didn't work out yesterday, or didn't work out Wednesday. There's just no way I could, unless I got up at 4 in the morning. I told you, this girl ain't gonna do that. Not gonna happen. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was I have come to realize so explicitly, and I'm curious what you guys say to this. I literally, like, sugar is like a drug. And you might be laughing going, we're all trying to get fit, why are you know, eating sugary stuff? Remember I told you guys when I had the stomach flu, I got it on Thursday and I was sick all weekend, and I said the only thing I ate was Pop-Tarts? You know, I remember reading, I'm trying to think of what book it was. It wasn't the Naturally Thin book, this is like back, whatever. But they went into detail about when you have sugary foods, especially on an empty stomach, there really is like a chemical reaction in your body where, I know I'm not saying this right, essentially when you eat sugar, especially on an empty stomach, what goes on in your body will actually, it really is like a drug where you will actually crave more and more and more sugar. And again, it's especially when you're on an empty stomach because there's nothing to balance it out. But you will crave it, and it's really a chemical reaction. It's not just like, wow, that tasted good, I want some more. But it's like physically a chemical reaction in our body that says, I need more. And that's why it's so easy, you know, say you go to a movie and you're starting some Twizzlers. You can eat a whole pack of Twizzlers. I know I can. Krispy Kremes, hello. And I have found myself the past couple of weeks, like I'm so like getting started this year, right? Working out, right? And I've got my mindset, and I have been obsessed, you guys, obsessed every single night going, I want Krispy Kremes, I want Pop-Tarts, whatever. It's like this whole sugar thing. And I remember for years, you know, I would tend to go, not low carb in the sense of, you know, Atkins type of stuff, but generally speaking, I avoided, you know, the bread kind of stuff, the sugary kind of stuff, and I stuck with, you know, salads, fruits and vegetables, natural foods, and, you know, if I really wanted to like cheat, I'd have something like, you know, meatballs or whatever, something beefy as opposed to sugary, because once I get sugar back in my system, I don't know about you guys, it is like an insatiable appetite happens inside this body where I think about it all the time, and I'm just all day preoccupied with thoughts of, I want cookies, I want frosting, I want muffins. And normally, okay, when I cut it out and I get out of that mode, I don't think about it like that. And I'm curious if that happens with you guys. Sorry, my nose is running. Someone's watching this right now going, she's a drug addict. I don't even know. I don't even know how you take drugs. I don't. I know you smoke marijuana, but all the other drugs, I don't even know how you take it. Well, cocaine, I know you sniff it, right? But can't you, like, put it in a needle in your arm and stuff? I have no idea. I'd be the kind of idiot that if I ever decided to try drugs, I'd get arrested because I'd probably walk up to someone on the street like, excuse me, hi, I'm looking for some heroin. Can you tell me where I'd buy it? Sit in that store. Thanks. Cop. Anyway, anyone that knows me knows. I don't do drugs, I never have. I think it's wacky. I have a couple sips of a Bloody Mary and I'm like, whoa! Doesn't take much for this one. I just went way off track. I'm trying to bring it back. I have no idea where I started. God, I love this song. So, anyway, my goal, starting right now, we're not starting on Monday, okay? We don't start on Monday, we start right now. Doesn't matter if you screw up, if you fall off the wagon, if you haven't worked out, if you've pigged out, you start now. You start today. And guys, I have to confess to you, I didn't work out yesterday. There's no reason that I didn't work out. I just didn't work out. And I got to make up for it. So I got to work out 2 times today. And when I say 2 times, you guys know I mean a cardio and a weights. I think I'm going to do P90X, legs and back, and we'll do some plyo or some kind of like really tough cardio. And then 2 days tomorrow, so that we've got a full, at least a semi-full week. I don't think I'll be able to say this week I did 9 workouts. I think I'll be able to say I did 2, 4, 6, maybe 6, which is okay. But now, you know, I've kind of put the bar up here. I have got to like really cut out sugar because I can't deal with these cravings, seriously. It's like a preoccupation. And I know once I really cut out sugar for a while and I don't have it, that preoccupation with it is not there. But you put those sugary snacks back in your diet and you're obsessed with it, and I don't want to have to talk myself out of this crap every single night. Like I'm sitting there and I'm wanting to make cookie dough just so I can have a taste of something sugary. And I've done that before, not gonna lie to you. I had to throw my cocoa out so that I can't make these no-bake cookies that my mom has. Because I'd sit there and I'm like, chocolate. And I'm too embarrassed to go to the gas station down the road and buy a candy bar. So what do? I make chocolate no-bake cookies and eat them and then throw away the rest of the batter. I'm not lying to you, I've done that too many times. So, all that to say, that's my goal, to really get back to cutting out sugar. I mean, it's deadly. And I wonder how you guys do that, if that's something you've always avoided. A really good website you should check out that I remember I discovered ages back when Sherry and I first met. And we were doing Atkins back then, but it's called sugarfreesheila.com. She's got a really good site. She's actually an Atkins believer, so she really goes totally no carb. I'll never do that, but there's really some good, cute recipes on there, and she's been doing it and maintaining it for like 8 or 9 years. God bless you. So, Mr. Flo? On that note, I have to go. I want you guys all, if you can, think of Jenny Lynn. Pray for her. She's going through some, like I told you guys, family medical issues. She was supposed to be here today, but because of that, she can't make it. She's out in California, so I'd appreciate it if you'd all pray for her. I'm certainly thinking of her and praying for her. And that's it. I want you guys to go out, and if you did like me, and you kind of screwed up, and you're like, dang, I messed up, don't do what's tempted. What your mind is going to tempt you to do, which is to be like, oh, you know what, I screwed up. Let me just take the weekend. I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill out. And then I'll start again. I'll start fresh on Monday. We start today. Okay? So start now. Be nice. I promise I will be vlogging tomorrow and Sunday and all next week. Okay?